Alright, so piggybacking off of the initial video I made where it is good to future-proof your account with current selection and options when it comes to current banners for beginning players. So let's go ahead and look at what exactly we are going to be working with. And a lot of things that I think we need to discuss is the main DPS capabilities that you do have with certain characters, and exactly how we should be going about dealing with them when it comes to progressing forward, because of the fact that while yes, the initial video was meant to help players brand new so they understand exactly who to pick when it comes to brand new main DPS characters, how to start the account, how to gradually build it up, I do think the next important step is to go over how to look at future banners in order to gain maximum value from not only the characters but also light cones in order to how they go into your actual team composition. So right now, currently at the time of this recording, this is the next banner. It is currently not live, and this is just what we're going to be getting. Phase 1, we are going to be getting Mortonic's Blade or M-Blade and Yao Guang, and then Phase 2, we're going to be getting Finon and Cyrene. So, and this is the current main DPS options you have from not only the current banners right here, right? And then we also have the other current banner characters, but also other main DPS characters. So how are we going to look forward and look at this so you can fully understand how to gradually and slowly build up said account? So obviously, I think the best strategy, and I said this before, is to get Evanescia. I do think Evanescia currently, out of everything currently available, like right here up in the top portion, is by far the best option. She does the most damage. She's very consistent, very easy to play. And saying that, getting her, the most logical option then would be to get Yao Guang. Having this core, heck, even if you are another player that has SW9 Silverwolf, having right here these two is very, very strong. While yes, Sparksy probably provides a little more ease of consistency, having Yao Guang just in general for a DPS character is very pivotal and important, especially for the elation path. So that is going to be a main focus and priority. Let's say you are somebody who wanted to go off the wall a little and you wanted to get Fei Xiao. Well, congratulations, you can get Mortonic's Blade because of the fact that he does help in terms of overall damage output with his follow-up attacks, considered follow-up attacks, which helps Fei Xiao in order to produce more damage. But let's say you didn't want to go down that path. Let's say you're like, hey, I wanted to try to be as smart as I can and pick up a, DPS character that was free, and I wanted to go Akron because Raiden Mei is my favorite character. Well, guess what? Mortonic's Blade can still work in that scenario, providing excellent damage buffs for your DPS character, especially the fact that they are both nihility, which benefits Mortonic's Blade and benefits Acheron being able to slowly achieve her requirement for multiple nihility characters and providing defense reduction with Mortonic's Blade in order for Acheron to do more damage. Right, and that is essentially suggestions. Or let's say you wanted to go down the route of a Harmony character, a supporter type, right? With this, I would say your best option, unfortunately, would be to try to fill out a Chrysos Heir-esque team. By doing so, Cyrene is very good for any Chrysos Heir, quite frankly. Finon is still an excellent DPS character when it comes to raw hyper carry potential. He's quite frankly just the best hyper carry character in the game. That is this team. You can see right here we have a advanced action forward. We have character who can target Finon for abilities, which helps increase his overall core flame capabilities. Him taking action, Tribute taking action helps Cyrene achieve her recollection maximum in order to activate her ultimate to boost not only Finon but provide some additional supporting capabilities for the likes of Tribute. So that is another option. Realistically though, I do think that a slow gradual increase is the most logical way. Now, while yes, I do have these guys in S and these guys in D, let's not look at that. Let's look at these three current options, right? The best strategy and overall, and I'm putting them in order, is what I think is the best route, would be this route when it comes to summoning priority. DPS wise, and also I guess we'll do supporting wise as well. I do think this is probably the best route. Now, I'm putting Mortonic's Blade lower because of the fact that he fits strictly on a follow-up attack team or Acheron team, essentially. Outside of that, he's not really that usable or viable. Finon, I'm placing higher. While overall, a follow-up attack team, especially with Ash Veil, something that you probably missed out on, unfortunately, will most likely output slightly higher damage than Finon. It's just the consistency and the Castellana state is very valuable, especially for a newer player, in order to achieve that. And being able to have Harmony characters who can target him for their abilities to increase the amount of core flames is very valuable. And then number one right here, obviously, is no surprise, it is going to be the Elation path characters, especially getting Yao Guang for your Evanescence. And then again, for example, like for some reason, if you do have Silver Wolf level 9s and you're like, yeah, I don't really know what to do, I just want to summon for characters, but I want to start building out the team. If you have her and no Evanescence, prioritize getting Yao Guang, because it will help further boost the overall damage, not only for Silver Wolf but also for Evanescence. But yeah, I do think right here, this is probably the best route to go down. Obviously, it depends on your own individual account. Do you need Harmony characters to help flesh out a full team? Or do you want to be, a little crazy and ludicrous and go for like some DPS characters who, while yes, they got a buff, aren't that great, or just a character who just has fallen off completely?